We are finally seeing the issue come to a head, and the matter is about to head to Supreme Court tomorrow. So 9 months ago, the Protecting Americans from Foreign Adversary Controlled Applications Act was proposed to Joe Biden, who quickly signed this bill.
I just signed into law the national security package that was passed by the House of Representatives this weekend and by the Senate yesterday. It's going to make America safer, it's going to make the world safer, and it continues America's leadership in the world, and everyone knows it.
This was something that both Democrats and Republicans...
Oh, brother, yo, this could have done anything with his time, bro. Instead, he nuked a good app, bro. Look, every app farms you for information, and they use it to sell ads. This is true. There's been no proof of TikTok sending that information to the Chinese Communist Party. Doesn't mean it can't happen. It just means that there's no proof of this. I'm just saying, though, bro. Like, what the man? I'm gonna miss TikTok, chat. And you know why I'm gonna miss TikTok? Because, like, I genuinely would just, like, casually scroll on TikTok and learn so much random dead ass, bro. I would learn how to hit my bench press a little better. I would learn how to, like, recover from a sickness, like, and I'm like, oh, I didn't even think of that. I was learning how to put cars together on TikTok. I was learning about, like, the news, like, that was going on in Sudan and on TikTok. I was learning, I was just, like, learning so much random on TikTok that, like, without it, bro, you know, IG, they just send me more videos of Switzerland and Thailand, you know? Twitter, it's just a hate cesspool. You don't learn on Twitter. You just see ass, unfortunately. Damn, that's why I like TikTok, bro. I can't lie. The shit was nice. I gotta buy it. I'm just saying that there are some billionaires and there's nothing else they could do with those billions. Yeah, I might as well buy TikTok. Zucks, Elon.
No, how?
Yeah, I might as well buy it, bro. TikTok is brain rot. Bro, social media is brain rot. It's not just TikTok. The whole social media shit is brain rot, my nigga.
Kins unanimously agreed on that the App Store overall needed more regulation and less foreign involvement, especially from our enemies.
When it comes to media apps like TikTok, we are failing our children and we are failing our country. Why in the hell would we allow a foreign adversary like the Chinese Communist Party to control a technology platform and key source of information that reaches half of the United States population?
Like I said, TikTok specifically has been on the chopping block for years, as it has long been feared that China is using it as not only a tool to collect data and information on Americans, but also to launch what I see as the new digital war, the war on misinformation. Because of this, TikTok...
America already does that shit, nigga! Come on, bro. They already doing this shit to us, man. They already do that shit, my nigga. What do you think Twitter is? Nigga, that's just one website full of all kind of random misinformation. You gotta wait for the fucking notes to come in so you can actually get filled in on what the truth might. No cap, I don't trust anything I see on Twitter unless the shit got community notes, and even then, I might still not trust the shit. This shit is already happening, bro.
TikTok has been viewed as a threat to America's national...
Huh?
Wikipedia's the biggest.
Nigga, because anybody could add to Wikipedia, bro. I could add to Wikipedia right now and make the shit cap. Come on, bro. If we're gonna stop TikTok for misinformation, man. Facebook misinformation literally started a genocide like 10 years ago. Fucking Twitter misinformation is at an all-time high today as we speak. What are we talking about?
National security for quite some time. They even introduced a No TikTok on Government Device Act years ago to combat this potential information theft.
TikTok had to admit that, in fact, they'd been surveilling the locations of specific U.S. reporters that have been writing unfavorable stories about the company.
So basically, the government claims that TikTok got caught with their hands in our cookie jar. I mean, when you sign up on their platform, you do give them access to what you're watching on your phone, how long you're watching it, your private messages, your geolocation, your age.
I'm not gonna lie, chat. I have a new opinion, bro. I was on the fence about this like a year ago, but now I think the reason why they want it banned is for control. You feel me? You know how Zucks was on Joe Rogan podcast and he was talking about how the government wanted him to censor specific things. They can't ask TikTok to do that because it's not owned by an American company. They don't have to play by American rules. So they just want to be able to control it. They actually don't care that much about the misinformation as long as it's not doesn't fuck up their parlay in life. Metaphorical parlay.
Your search and browsing history.
Okay, I get that,
bro. I heard.
History, and even your keystroke data, and even that kind of just scratches the surface of what they can be looking at. Basically, it's kind of like you're leaving your front door open at night, hoping no one peeks in to see what's going on. And with over 170 million Americans currently using their platform on the daily, that is a lot of information they can be gathering. And in them passing that bill I mentioned earlier, they gain the ability to force TikTok to cut ties with their Chinese-based parent company ByteDance. It's either that, or they can lose all access to their American consumers, and this is something that could go into place as early as January 19th. I mean, they must really feel like China is up to something, as this was classified as an emergency, and the Supreme Court agreed to settle the dispute only 2 days after it was placed on their desk.
It gotta be some shit we don't know, bro.
Some people argue that this is a violation of freedom of speech. While the government says they're concerned with China advancing their own geopolitical interest and spreading misinformation, especially during a time of crisis.
It genuinely has to be, chat, I genuinely think there's some shit we don't know, bro, that the government can't say, because otherwise, like, this feels like so much effort, and it's like there's so many better things they could focus on. It's something we don't know about this that's not been revealed to the public, my nigga. It gotta be, bro.
And the real worry for the freedom of speech crowd is that this would essentially open the door for the government to target other free speech platforms for the content they carry. I mean, I do have to say, I've seen far more propaganda and complete and utter nonsense posted onto Twitter in the last 18 months than I've ever seen on TikTok. And on the other side of things, TikTok has already said back last April that they are going to be refusing to sell the company and that it would actually be impossible for them to do so, with their reasoning being that they do not want to sell their secret sauce that makes their algorithm so addicting. And then to make matters even more interesting, Trump is actually directly opposed to the banning of TikTok.
And you'll never ban TikTok, that's for sure.
I will never ban TikTok.
Thank you.
Which is the opposite of the stance that he had back in his first term when he actually tried to get it
true.
banned.
That's true. He was trying to get it banned.
We may be banning TikTok. We may be doing some other things. There are a couple of options.
But back then, Biden was actually the one to block the bill once he took office. So they straight up switched positions. Man. Pause. Trump actually met with TikTok CEO recently, and he praised the platform as a whole for helping him win the last election.
How do you plan to stop the ban on TikTok next month?
We'll take a look at TikTok. You know, I have a warm spot in my heart for TikTok because I won youth by 34 points. And there are those that say that TikTok has something to do with it.
So now he wants there to be some sort of negotiation once he does take office. I would guess that he wants to use the platform as leverage over
Apparently
China's
this shit going to
head,
affect
as he has requested that the Supreme Court pause this law's implementation until he actually gets into office. So we're gonna have to see what happens tomorrow, guys. I mean, this is crazy. This news just broke around 30 minutes ago. So I will continue to keep you updated, but y'all make sure you subscribe. I do want to know down below, how much are y'all using TikTok? I think I'm more of a Reels or YouTube Shorts guy myself. But I will say I do receive completely different content on the different short form platforms. And can we...
Nah, niggas, yo, booting up YouTube Shorts is crazy. I can't lie. YouTube Shorts, you just happen to be there, bro. Nobody boots that up.
Just all say a prayer one time for my guy Jamani and his gambling addiction. Because without TikTok, my guy is done. Either way, y'all know it's been your boy, the Tan Superman, and some other platform bannings out here need to be covered. So I'm out. Peace.
Damn, W video, Jamari. I think they had the court shit like today or yesterday or some shit. I gotta wait till I get on TikTok so niggas can tell me how it went. It better not, bro. Please, bro. Please, bro. Please don't ban it, please.